Hi, I'm Vikas Kanade. I work for Bladelogic Portal as a senior QA engineer. In this video, we will see how to install Bladelogic Portal on a Linux Oracle RAC platform. Oracle RAC enables the clustering of Oracle database. Bladelogic Portal supports the high availability infrastructures like Oracle RAC DB. The agenda for this video is we'll be installing the indexing service locally. We'll enroll the BNA site. We'll enroll the data refresh user for the BNA site. Typically, we do not install Bladelogic Portal and the DC indexing service on the same machine for the production deployment. Such configuration is used only for the compact deployment or for the demo purposes. The first step of Linux-based installation is to download the Linux installer. We'll traverse to the installer directory. We need to have execute permissions for the installer. We launch the installer by executing the setup.bin. This launches the Portal installer program. We can select the language as English, click on OK. Click on Next on the welcome window. Agree the end user license agreement, click on Next. We'll be installing Bladelogic Portal and the DC indexing service on the same node. So we'll be checking both the options here. Click on Next. We'll select the installation directory. We can browse to the different directory or we can keep the default one, that is opt BMC Bladelogic Portal. Click Next. This is the Bladelogic Portal configuration screen. By default, the HTTPS port is enabled. We can also configure the HTTP protocol, but HTTPS is obviously the more secure approach. The maximum heap size for JVM for Bladelogic Portal is 8 GB. The TCP port for DC indexing service is 9300, with which we can connect to DC indexing service. The heap size for indexing service is 8 GB. We'll click on Next. This is the Bladelogic Portal database screen where we can create a new user and a schema. Else we can use the existing or pre-created schema by unselecting these options. In this video, we'll create a new user and a schema. Enter the user which has the administrative privileges. Password for the same. Click on Next. As we are installing the Oracle DB, we'll select the option as Oracle, and the RAC DB details would be given into the advanced connection setting. Note that when I click on the advanced connection setting, the first three parameters got deactivated: the host name, database port, and the SID of the Oracle, which we will be providing in the advanced connection setting. So I'll just copy the string RAC DB configuration needs. The string which we have used for the installation consists of the host name, the port, the SID of it, and a few extra parameters which are optional. I'll click on Next. So the connection details, database connection details have been validated. So just to make a note of it, if you don't give a JDBC Oracle thin string before the connection string, the installer throws an error saying that advanced connection settings should start with this particular string only for the Oracle database. So the connection string should start with the JDBC Oracle thin string. Also, if we provide some other user, right? Let's say I provide a sys user on this RAC DB. Right. So the error says that we need a sysdba user. So we'll click on previous and provide a valid user here as a system. Yeah, so the connection string looks good. We'll create a new schema with the BSA portal underscore owner name. The password we have set as, click on Next. We'll select the BNA as a site here. Click on next. We provide the BNA connection details here. The HTTPS port for this, sysadmin as a user, password as a sysadmin2, and realm as default. Here we need to get the data refresh user for this BNA. By default, the sysadmin, which is the admin user, it can be act as a data refresh user, but we can create a special user for the data refresh purpose and provide that as well. This data refresh user needs network level read permissions at the BNA side, which needs a configuration changes in BNA. We'll click on next. So this screen basically needs if you have a remote indexing service. So for this demo, as we are giving the local indexing server, we will just skip this screen, and this will just start the installation of Bladelogic Portal on the RAC DB. We'll just click on the install, and the install will start the installation. The installation has been completed successfully. The logs are available by clicking on the view log. There are some errors and warnings during the starting of the Bladelogic Portal service. These errors and warnings can be ignored as the portal service has been started successfully. If your service doesn't start successfully, we can use the logs to troubleshoot the issue. We'll click on done, and the installation is completed. I hope this video was helpful. Stay tuned for more videos on the Bladelogic Portal installation. Thanks.